So I would just like to start by saying, Jurnee, I really enjoyed that your character you sang on screen, so what was it like being part of the soundtrack for the film?
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I mean, like, Megan Thee Stallion is on the soundtrack, and I'm on the soundtrack, you guys. But it was fun. I'd never done, singing on screen, and so for me it was terrifying but also a lot of fun and very necessary because Dinah sings in the comics, and so I loved playing Black Canary because she really forced me to do things that I hadn't done before, and training for almost 5 months to become this street fighter and pushing my body past these points that I thought, these limits that I had on myself. And so it was a lot of fun for me to play her. Someone's going to give her a record deal. Yeah. Rosie, you're so sweet.
They should.
I would also just like to talk a bit about, what was the on-set dynamic like? Because for these kinds of movies, you always hear a strong female character, and usually associated with someone who kicks ass, but these characters are so much more than just that. So I was just wondering if you guys could speak a little bit about that for your characters.
Sorry, can you repeat it one more time? I'm sorry.
Well, she's saying, we're so much, I mean, they're flawed, they're scrappy, they're struggling, they have very random moral compasses, and so I think it is nice to play women who aren't just good or bad or strong or weak.
Exist in the gray area.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're way more complex than that, and also come from such various backgrounds.
Yeah. I mean, even Renee Montoya, who has such a high moral code and is very tenacious in going after the bad guys, she compromises her integrity by asking her ex-girlfriend to do something for her, and so, that's what I mean. And then with her, with Huntress, her character, well, you could speak it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, her moral code is very specific to her experience. She believes very deeply that what she's doing is right, but, a lot of people would say that's really messed up, sort of an eye for an eye, kind of a real punisher in that way. So I think, everybody's methods are different in what they think is right, and she's certainly the hero of her own story, but she's the villain in somebody else's, and I think that's always really interesting to play with as an actor.
And lastly, just because this obviously is a girl gang film, is there anyone that you guys would like to see the Birds of Prey team up with, maybe kind of like this?
You got it!
Yeah.
I mean, there's such a world of potential, if you draw inspiration from the comic books. There's so many amazing team-ups. And
great characters.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time, Oracle is the obvious one. But there's so many that could come in and out. I love that you have the comic!
Number I saw you got 34 signs.
Yes,
so,
I got it. It's upstairs in my room.
Do you have 35?
I didn't get it signed, but I have it.
Okay, because I was going to be you can take
I'll take another one!
That's so
my
generous.
gosh, you're
That's
so
so beautiful.
sweet.
My dad used to own a comic store, so I got all these.
Oh,
things.
That's really cool.
Darling.